tiles on the start screen. 59. Windows 8 was given the kernel number NT 6.2, with its successor 8.1 receiving the kernel number 6.3. So far, neither has had any service packs yet, although many consider Windows 8.1 to be a service pack for Windows 8. However, Windows 8.1 received two main updates in 2014. 60. Both versions received some criticism due to the removal of the start menu and some difficulties to perform tasks and commands. Windows 8 is available in the following editions: Windows 8, Windows 8 Pro, Windows 8 Enterprise, Windows RT, Windows 10 and later server versions. Windows 10 was unveiled on the 30th of September, 2014, as the successor for Windows 8, and was released on July 29, 2015. 61. It was distributed without charge to Windows 7 and 8.1 users for 1 year after release. A number of new features like Cortana, the Microsoft Edge web browser, the ability to view Windows Store apps as a window instead of full screen, the return of the start menu, virtual desktops, revamped Core apps, Continuum, and a unified settings app were all features debuted in Windows 10. The system was announced as a service OS that would receive constant performance and stability updates. Unlike Windows 8, Windows 10 received mostly positive reviews, praising improvements of stability and practicality than its predecessor. However, it received some criticism due to mandatory update installation, privacy concerns and advertising-supported software tactics. Although Microsoft claimed Windows 10 would be the last Windows version, eventually a new major, alas, Windows 11, was announced in 2021. That made Windows 10 last longer as Microsoft's flagship operating system than any other version of Windows, beginning with the public release on the 29th of July, 2015 for 6 years, and ending on the 5th of October, 2021, when Windows 11 was released. Until late 2021, Windows 10 had received 12 main updates. Stable releases. Year 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2021 ST half 170318031903200421 second half 1507151160717091809190H221H222H2. Version 1507, codenamed Threshold 1, was the original version of Windows 10 and released in July 2015. 62. Version 1511, announced as the November update and codenamed Threshold 2. It was released in November 2015. This update added many visual tweaks, such as more consistent context menus and the ability to change the color of window title bars. Windows 10 can now be activated with a product key for Windows 7 and later, thus simplifying the activation process and essentially making Windows 10 free for anyone who has Windows 7 or later, even after the free upgrade period ended. A Find My Device feature was added, allowing users to track their devices if they lose them, similar to the Find My iPhone service that Apple offers. Controversially, the Start menu now displays featured apps. A few tweaks were added to Microsoft Edge, including tab previews and the ability to sync the browser with other devices running Windows 10. 63, 64, kernel version number 10.0.10586. Version 1607, announced as the anniversary update and codenamed Redstone 1. It was first of several planned updates with the Redstone codename. Its version number 1607, means that it was supposed to launch in July 2016. However, it was delayed until August 2016. Many new features were included in the version, including more integration with Cortana, a dark theme, browser extension support for Microsoft Edge, click-to-play flash by default, tab pinning, web notifications, swipe navigation in Edge, and the ability for Windows Hello to use a fingerprint sensor to sign into apps and websites, similar to Touch ID on the iPhone. Also added was Windows Ink, which improves digital inking in menus, and the Windows Ink workspace, which lists pen-compatible apps, as well as quick shortcuts to a sticky notes app and a sketchpad. Microsoft, through their partnership with Canonical, integrated a full Ubuntu Bash shell via the Windows subsystem for Linux. Notable tweaks in this version of Windows 10 include the removal of the controversial password sharing feature of Microsoft's Wi-Fi Sense service, a slightly redesigned start menu, tablet mode working more like Windows 8, overhauled emoji, improvements to the lock screen, calendar integration in the taskbar, and the blue screen of death now showing a QR code which users can scan to quickly find out what caused the error. 65. This version of Windows 10's kernel version is 10.0.14393. Version 1703, announced as the Creators Update and codenamed Redstone 2. Features for this update include a new Paint 3D application, which allows users to create and modify 3D models, integration with Microsoft's HoloLens and other mixed reality headsets produced by other manufacturers, Windows My People, which allows users to manage contacts, Xbox game broadcasting, support for newly developed APIs such as WDDM2.2 Dolby Atmos support, improvements to the Settings app, and more Edge and Cortana improvements. This version also included tweaks to system apps, such as an address bar in Thregistry Editor, Windows PowerShell being the default command line interface instead of the command prompt, and the Windows subsystem for Linux being upgraded to support Ubuntu 16.04.66. This version of Windows 10 was released on the 11th of April, 2017, as a FRUpdate. 67. Version 1709, announced as the For Creators Update and codenamed Redstone 3. It introduced a new design language, the Fluent Design System, and incorporates it in UWP such as Calculator. It also added new features to the Photos application, which were once available only in Windows Movie Maker. Version 1803, announced as the April 2018 update and codenamed Redstone 4, introduced Timeline, an upgrade to the task view screen such that it has the ability to show past activities and let users resume them. The respective icon on the taskbar was also changed to reflect this upgrade. Strides were taken to incorporate Fluent Design into Windows, which included adding acrylic transparency to the taskbar and taskbar flyouts. The Settings app was also redesigned to have an acrylic left pane. Variable fonts were introduced. Version 1809, announced as the Windows 10th of October, 2018 update and codenamed Redstone 5. Among new features, introduced dark mode for File Explorer, your phone app to link Android phone with Windows 10, new screenshot tool called Snip and Sketch, make text bigger for easier accessibility, and clipboard history and cloud sync. Version 1903, announced as the Windows 10th of May, 2019 update, codenamed 19H1, was released on the 21st of May, 2019. It added many new features, including the addition of a light theme to the Windows shell and a new feature known as Windows Sandbox, which allow users to run programs in a throwaway virtual window. Version 1909, announced as the Windows 10th of November, 2019 update, codenamed 19H2, was released on the 12th of November 2019. It unlocked many features that were already present but hidden or disabled on 1903, such as an auto-expanding menu on start while hovering the mouse on it, OneDrive integration on Windows Search, and creating events from the taskbar's clock. Some PCs with version 1903 had already enabled these features without installing 1909. Version 2004, announced as the Windows 10th of May 2020 update, codenamed 20H1, was released on the 27th of May 2020. It introduces several new features such as renaming virtual desktops, GPU temperature control and type of disk on Task Manager, chat-based interface and window appearance for Cortana, and cloud reinstalling and quick searches, depends from region, for Search Home. Version 20H2, announced as the Windows 10th of October 2020 update, codenamed 20H2, was released on the 20th of October 2020. It introduces resizing the start menu panels, a graphing mode for calculator, process architecture view on Task Manager's details pane, and optional drivers delivery from Windows Update and an updated in-use location icon on taskbar. Version 21H1, announced as the Windows 10th of May 2021 update, codenamed 21H1, was released on the 18th of May 2021. Version 21H2, announced as the Windows 10th of November 2021 update, codenamed 21H2, was released on the 16th of November 2021. Version 22H2, announced as the Windows 10 2022 update, codenamed 22H2, was released on the 18th of October 2022. Windows Server 2016. Windows Server 2016 is a release of the Microsoft Windows Server operating system that was unveiled on September 30, 2014. Windows Server 2016 was officially released at Microsoft's Ignite conference, the 26th of September, 1930, 2016. 68. It is based on the Windows 10 Anniversary Update codebase. Windows Server 2019. Windows Server 2019 is a release of the Microsoft Windows Server operating system that was announced on the 20th of March, 2018. The first Windows Insider preview version was released on the same day. It was released for general availability on the 2nd of October, 2018. Windows Server 2019 is based on the Windows 10 October 2018 update codebase. On the 6th of October, 2018, distribution of Windows version 1809, build 17763, was paused while Microsoft investigated an issue with user data being deleted during an in-place upgrade. It affected systems where also profile folder, for example documents, music or pictures, had been moved to another location, but data was left in the original location. As Windows Server 2019 is based on the Windows version 1809 codebase, it too was removed from distribution at the time, but was re-released on the 13th of November 2018. The software reproduct life cycle for Server 2019 was reset in accordance with the new release date. Windows Server 2022. Windows Server 2022 is a release of the Microsoft Windows Server operating system which is based on the Windows 10th of November 2021 update codebase. Windows 11. Windows 11 is the next generation release of Windows NT, and the successor to Windows 10. Codenamed Sun Valley, it was unveiled on the 24th of June, 2021, and was released on October the 5th. 2021.69. It is distributed for free to all Windows 10 users with compatible PCs via Windows Update. Microsoft's PC Health Check app lets you check compatibility for your PC. According to Microsoft, Windows 11 will be released for on your PCs first, and then the initial release will continue till mid-2022. Windows 11 revamps the GUI and brings modern code, thus making it much faster than Windows 10. It is also noted that Windows 11 updates are significantly compressed, so the updates are downloaded faster. Also, Windows 11 does not show signs of the installing updates screen while installing updates during update and restart phase, thus finishing updates within 5 minutes. The system incorporates a renewed interface called Mica, which includes translucent backgrounds, rounded edges and color combinations. The taskbar and the start menu have been redesigned, and for the first time it is possible to place the icons in the center of the bar. The MSN widget panel, the Microsoft Store, and the file browser, among other applications, have also been redesigned. However, some features and programs such as Cortana, Internet Explorer and Paint 3D were removed. Apps like 3D Viewer, Paint 3D, Skype and OneNote for Windows 10 can be downloaded from the Microsoft Store. 70. It is expected that it will soon include compatibility with Android applications. It is worth noting the increase in requirements compared to its predecessors, requiring a minimum of 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of free space, and ATPM 2.0 security chip. Besides losing official compatibility with 7th generation Intel Core processors, 1st generation AMD Ryzen, and earlier. In addition to this, it is the first version of Windows that only supports 64-bit processors. Stable releases. Year 2021-2022 version 21H222H2. Version 21H2, codenamed 21H2 and formerly Sun Valley, was the initial version of Windows 11 released on the 5th of October, 2021. Version 22H2, announced as the Windows 11 2022 update, codenamed 22H2, was released on the 20th of September, 2022. Windows 365. On the 14th of July, 2021, Microsoft announced Windows 365. Since it is going to run on cloud and be streamed to users' device, it can be used from many devices, even on smartphones and other devices. It will be mainly for business users. Now, it supports Windows 10 and Windows 11 2.71. See also. Comparison of operating systems.
Let's stop the
History
video.
of operating systems. List of Microsoft code names.
Good. The video splits in 1 minute, so we don't have much time. So that's 2 parts videos. That was my tips. I think I should read about all this Windows version soon, like Windows 1, 2, 3, Windows 95, 98, Windows Millennium ME, Windows Vista, Windows 7, 8, 8.1, 10, 11. So, but that will take a long time to do that. And I have 3, so this will be 5-part videos. I will charge the camcorder. I will start uploading and charge the camcorder. And I will find a new PDF and continue.